Is your dual 1019 platter not spinning? Let's fix it. First, a quick history about the turntable. Dual is a German company registered in 1907. Originally, they were producing parts and making gramophones. The name Dual came from the first dual motor design, which uses two types of drive, an electric motor and a backup hand-wound spring mechanism. This was back in the 20s, so electricity was a bit of a luxury and was not as reliable. Unfortunately, Dual went bankrupt in 1982, and the Dual name has been purchased by multiple companies since then. And back to the turntable. This particular model was first produced in 1965. Retail price was $130, which is roughly $1,300 in 2024 dollars. It's an automatic turntable that supports 16, 33, 45, and 78 RPM. It's not a direct drive or belt driven, but uses an idler wheel. We'll see the mechanism shortly. One feature of note is its 7.5 pound platter. The platter is 10 inches, so 12-inch records will hang over a bit. The first thing we're going to do is remove the spindle just by pulling straight up. And now we're going to use a pick to remove the retaining ring. And after that retaining ring is removed, the platter pulls right off. Oh man, this is pretty hefty. And unfortunately, the motor is definitely not spinning freely. And we're going to need to access the three nuts to remove the motor. So let's use a flathead and remove the idler. And these nuts are 7mm. Let's remove them. And with the three nuts removed, let's see if we could kind of move it out of the way, get some room to work on it. Oh. Looks like we could work on it on this side. And before removing this, let's get the approximate height so that we could reinstall it properly. Looks like a little over a 1/4 inch, 0.273. And now we're just going to remove the set screw and lift up. Ooh, stuck. I'm going to remove these two screws right here. And I do want to call out that there is a locking washer in between. It did take a little bit of persuasion, but it finally came loose. And I'm going to clean both ends of the shaft with some 91% isopropyl alcohol. And the same with the bearing side. And now I'm going to lubricate both ends. And I'm going to put some on the shaft also, both ends, and reassemble. All right, I got it back together, and it's so much more smoother than it was with the 60-year-old grease. And now we're reinstalling at the appropriate height. And now I'm just going to reinstall the idler. And while I was in there, I used some Q-tips and some isopropyl alcohol to remove the 50, 60-year-old grease that was really gumming up the mechanisms. All right, all critical points have been greased and lubricated. Let's put her back together. And the first thing I notice is these levers are considerably smoother than before. All right, let's test out the automatic mechanism. Nice, and let's simulate getting to the end of the record. Nice. Well, unfortunately, this video is gonna end as expected. I should have checked this earlier, but the stylus on my Shure V15 Type 4 cartridge is broken, or it had broken at some point over the years. That's gonna be taken care of at a later date. If you like this video, please click like and consider becoming a subscriber for more videos. Thank you.